Hi there, my name is Diane, but you can just call me D. In today's video, we're gonna be reacting to series I wanted to finish, I think in 2021, and see how I did. So I don't think there's much more to explain about this video, so let's just get right into it. Hi there, my name is Diane, but you can just call me D. Oh yeah, that was my old intro. The first series I would like to finish is the Witcher series. This is not the book where I'm at, but I basically have read the two first anthologies. I read four. For The Witcher, the last book I think is technically Lady in the Lake, and Season of Storms is like another short story thing. So I think I had started Lady in the Lake, but I decided to DNF it. My partner actually read it and he gave me the cliff notes, and I'm so glad that I did not continue with it because it was a ride. It was a ride. It started so strong. I think the first two short story books, I was really into it. It was what I wanted. I wanted The Witcher, I wanted the beast hunting, and I wanted like everything like that. But then the storyline I didn't really mesh with very much. I mean, don't get me wrong, I loved Yennefer, but I think the best out of the actual like novel books was Baptism of Fire for me. That was really the peak, and then it just went downhill from there. I don't know, I think I'm not the only one to say that there's some problematic things in this series, even though we can all agree that the lore and the story is great and we can cherish that. It doesn't take away from the fact that there are points that were a little bit icky. So definitely not gonna continue with that. Next one is the Grishaverse by Leigh Bardugo, and I have read all the books in the Shadow and Bone trilogy. I had read the Shadow and Bone trilogy and the first one in the Six of Crows duology. I had decided that I was gonna finish with that duology and not continue with King of Scars and Rule of Wolves, because I was just not into it. I think I started Crooked Kingdom, but I was just like, I don't really care. I don't care anymore about this series. I don't have this nostalgia that some people have with this series. I don't even want to watch the TV show. It just became a fact. I just realized that I was done with it. Like, I had no interest. I didn't enjoy it. It wasn't the worst thing ever, but I just didn't care for it, so definitely not continuing with that. I've already DNF'd two, so that's pretty interesting. The next series is the Red Rising saga, and I have only read one book out of this. Okay, well, that's... Did anything happen within 2021 and 2022? Because clearly I haven't really done anything more than what I had at this point for those books. So I did read Red Rising, obviously, but I did not continue with God and Sun. I have the book, so I can definitely read that. I still want to continue. I really enjoyed Red Rising. I just think I need to be in a specific mood for it, because not only is it a sci-fi, which is a genre that I keep adding to my TBR but never read, but it's also a lot of war and gore, so it's quite tough to read, and I don't think that I'm in the mood for those type of books. So I'm definitely really interested to continue, and I think I will. I just it hasn't been the case so far. I don't have any physical copies with me, mainly because I have been using my library to read them. So the first one is the Gilded Wolves series by Roshani Chokshi. I've read 2 books out of 3. Okay, I always say her name wrong, I apologize. This is by Roshani Chokshi. I have completed this series. I read The Bronzed Beasts this year, and yeah, I enjoyed it. It wasn't the final book that I wanted. Overall, I did love this series, especially the first 2 books. They were my favorites, and I think I will always look at them fondly. I've completed one, yes. And the last one is the Midnight Library Duology. The Midnight Library, no, I don't think so. The Midnight Lie Duology by Mary Rutkowski. So it's just a duology. I read the first book last year, loved it. For this duology, I also finished it this year, so not quite in 2021, but I did get rid of some of those series. So not too bad, not too bad. And same thing as the previous one, it wasn't the strongest ending to me at all, and especially how I loved the first book, and it's just really, you know, heartbreaking to not really enjoy the next book. It's not that I disliked it, or it was just like not what I wanted, and I think that's a lot to put on an author's shoulders, to do what you want with this story. You know, they have their own idea of where they want the story to go, so it is what it is. But yeah, I think I wanted something different, and I'm glad I read it, and I'm glad I got closure with this series. But so this one is the second series I finished. So I DNF'd 2, continuing with 1, and finished 2. So that's pretty good out of 5, I think. Alright, so that was all for this video. I'm pretty okay with, you know, how I did. I think some series sometimes can be daunting. I'm disappointed that I had to DNF some of them, especially that for some that I was so involved and I had read so many books already. But you know, you grow as a reader and you realize that some books, they just don't bring you what you want. So let's just put them on the side, you know. I'm planning on doing another video for 2023 for book series that I want to continue, and I don't know what it looks like just yet, just because I've been reading a lot of thrillers, mystery and horrors, and usually those are more standalone than series. So it's going to be interesting to look into that and compile some series that I am hoping to finish. Let me know if there are any series you've decided to DNF this year, or if there are series that you really want to finish. Let me know in the comments down below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more videos like this, make sure to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. As always, have a great day. Bye.